But basically what I want you to do is schedule a meeting every week in the beginning. And then you can go to like every other week if you want. Every week where you talk about your personal life. This is where you talk about all the personal stuff. I say never make it more than an hour. Really, it should be a half hour to 45 minutes. What you do is you get like a Google Doc or something that you share, because there's many moving pieces in any family. It becomes very easy to seem like we're always nagging each other, right? Hey, did you fix that leaky faucet yet? Hey, the lawn still needs to be mowed. Are you taking, Sally to basketball practice? Whatever, right? We have all these things that we're always talking about. Oh, we have to talk about summer camps, we got to talk about our vacation. We got to, So what happens is that stuff, if you don't want that, number one, and I say this to couples who don't have a business together, but especially when you have a business together, because what I find is that the business leaks into the home life, but the home life also leaks into the business, right? And so you end up talking about these things because you notice them, especially if you're physically working from home together. You just notice that the light bulb blew out in the other room and you can't reach it without the ladder. And maybe your partner always gets the ladder and does those light bulbs because they're better at it. I don't know. But instead of going in and saying, oh, hey, by the way, or instead of worrying that you're going to forget otherwise, you have this Google Doc. You just go over and you put it in, and you know that on Saturday when you meet, which you do every Saturday, that it'll be there and you'll talk about it then. If it's an emergency, obviously, if a pipe burst in the house, you're going to talk about that no matter what right away. But I'm talking about all the other things that really can wait. The leaky faucet can wait. Everything can wait. And what's great is that instead of having what seems like a constant stream of nagging, you'll have one time and place to discuss all these individual things, to really sit and focus and remember the mindfulness, right? Mindfulness is huge. And so when you're mindful and you're talking about things, we're in this space, we're ready to talk about money or finances, or we're, about summer camp, or how much we want to spend on vacation, or who's going to make the calls for it, or who's going to schedule the flights or whatever, right? You come together at a time when you're going to talk about it, when you're both in the right headspace. Maybe you have maybe it's over breakfast, you're eating, you're in a good space. So you have your partner's full attention, right? I had, this was a little while ago now, but I had a guy who asked his wife to bake something for the office Christmas party while she was doing like all these other things. And I can't remember right now what all the other things were, but literally she was in the middle of like coaching her kid's soccer game or something. I mean, it was something like major, and he had this thing and he was like, oh, hey. And then of course she didn't remember. And then he was like, I told her. And then, the day before the party, he's like, oh, you didn't make this, or the day of the party, whatever it was. He's like, you didn't make the stuff. And she's like, what are you talking about? Oh my. And then she kind of remembered that he said something, anyway, everyone's annoyed. Nothing happens. It's not efficient. It's not a good way to go. So, but if you do it during this little thing, you can actually ask the other person when they're calm, they're ready to respond. They can look at their schedule. They can put it in. They can, problem solve with you. Maybe they can't even do it, but they can problem solve together, that you can order, things from the local deli or whatever. You again are like a team, which is so wonderful, instead of like dividing and conquering, which I don't like all the divide and conquer talk. You don't have to worry about forgetting something this way, something important, because again, you'll stop what you're doing, take a quick second to update your shared agenda or Google Doc or wherever you have it, or make a note in your phone that you're going to put in later, however you do it, for what you're going to discuss at the next meeting. And there's accountability this way. There's a way that you track it and you make sure the next time you meet, you see what's done and what isn't. It's just a really great way. Every couple I've had who's done this has reported great success in so many ways. And it really helps you keep what's happening at work separate than what's happening at home. You're going to feel less overwhelmed, more efficient. You're going to be happier overall. The couples, like a personal meeting, is huge.